Hey everybody, Yogi here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Doing better. I had mentioned in my last video that I attended my son's high school graduation and had a terrible anxiety episode. That thing hung on for 4.5 days. And it was, yeah, something I'd like to forget. I'm working right now, and I DoorDash right now. I'm not sparking. I haven't sparked for quite a while. With summertime now, it's harder to do these jobs a little bit. There's like teachers that are out of work for the summer that still want to make extra money, so they come out and DoorDash, do a job like this. Kids from college, even some high school kids, I think you need to be 18 to DoorDash, I'm not sure. But they'll come out too now because it's summertime, so they want to make some quick money over the summer. I've noticed something that's kind of disturbing me as a DoorDasher or as a delivery person in general. And I'm just going to run this by you folks. Again, this isn't to piss anybody off or offend anybody, but this is just something that I've noticed as a driver, okay? We don't talk anymore. We don't communicate anymore as a delivery driver customer. Ever since COVID, pardon me, I'm driving right now. Ever since COVID, it's been leave at my door, leave at my door, leave at my door. You'll get a couple of handed to me's, but I'd say about 90 to 95% of deliveries that we deliver are still leave at my door. Now, the pandemic's been over for a while, okay? It just is. And people need to move on and move past that. It's just kind of sad to see what we've become as a society that's just shuttered, There's no contact, there's no thank yous, no opening of the door, taking the food from your hand. Very rarely you'll get a thank you. Some people will text you. That's, and that's the other thing too. I mean, you're here delivering food to them. It would be nice to get a thank you text from them if it's a non-contact, leave at my door kind of delivery. But out of the 95% that are leave at my door, 1 to 4% maybe text you back and say thank you for delivering. And, maybe everybody else who does it too appreciates it, but they're just too involved in their whatever they're doing to take the couple seconds out to thank you for getting their food and bringing it to you. You're providing a service to these people, and I don't want to make it sound like everybody's ungrateful, because I don't think that's the case. But it sure wouldn't hurt to hear more of thank yous, like shoot a quick text to the driver saying thank you for delivering my order. We are providing a service. We are doing a job for the customer. People are so quick to throw a 1-star rating at us if everything's not perfect and really affect our ratings. But they won't take the, 10 seconds out to text thank you. And it's kind of sad. It's sad that we've become a society that's shuttered, and especially from my point of view, being a delivery driver, nobody wants to accept the orders in person anymore. They'd rather you leave it at the door, and then they wait, and they wait, and they wait. And it's funny as a driver, because I'll put the stuff down at the door. I'll take the picture of the items, and I'll come back to my car and I'll say, here we go. Are they going to come out and grab it while I'm still here? Or are they going to wait till I'm gone? And they usually wait till I'm gone. There are some people who pick it up, don't say anything, they'll open their door. Very few, though. They usually wait until you're gone to get the food. Again, I think it's ridiculous but funny that, you know, these people hide in their house until the driver's gone. And then they come and get their food. But, you know, it's really sad to me that we become a society who just doesn't communicate anymore, doesn't talk anymore. You know, we've all got our opinions and our differences, and, you know, it's never used to be like this, folks. Never. You know, I hate to show my age, but my birthday was Wednesday, so the 14th. I just turned, you know, I'm not afraid to tell my age. I could care less. I just turned 55. Back when we were young, you know, it's so funny because you would always hear that stuff from your parents. When I was young, we didn't have this, we didn't have that, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. And you blow them off. You're like, okay, Mom, okay, Dad, so what? It's different now. Things are different. Well, it's 2023, and man, are things different from when I was growing up. When I was growing up, you know, you had your games, your video games, and they were just starting out. Atari, Pong, all your arcade games. And I'd go and play. I'd go to the arcade and drop, you know, $10, $15, $20 in quarters. Hard-earned money to get to go to Flippers. Flippers was an arcade, video arcade in Point Loomis Mall down in Milwaukee on the south side. If anybody is familiar with that area and have been to Flippers, hit me up, comment below. We become so attached to our phones, our TVs, and I'm guilty of that too. The phones, not so much. I mean, I'm using my phone right now to film this episode. I don't really sit on my phone. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of that stuff. And I don't want it. But we didn't have computers. At least they weren't as available as they are today. We didn't have gaming systems like we did have them back in the day, but they weren't as prevalent in our society as they are now. Now it's just become, we become glued to our devices from the time we get up till the time we go to bed. You know, kids now, they don't even have to leave the house to play with friends. They sit on their video games and they play video games and talk to each other on the Xbox or what have you. And it's just like there's no communication in person anymore. And it's crazy. To make a long story short, if you have DoorDash delivered to your house, take 10 seconds out to type thank you to the driver. You're paying for the service, I understand. You owe them nothing. But they appreciate that. They really do. We need to get back to seeing people in person and handing them their food and talking a little bit, you know? We need to get back to that because we're just different. I don't think in a good way anymore, you know? It's just weird. Anyhow, that's it for my DoorDash rant. Thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for liking, which is free. Thanks for commenting, which is free. Thanks for sharing, which is free. And subscribing, you know what? That's free too. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment on these videos. If you agree with me, comment below. If you disagree with me, keep it civil, comment below. That's going to do it for this short little mini episode. I'm picking up my car today, which is a good thing. Today is Saturday, today's the 17th, so I'm finally picking up my car. I haven't had it since Tuesday, but I'll get back to doing some other videos, but I just didn't want to leave you hanging, so I thought, you know, this has been on my mind for quite a while. I thought I'd just, you know, talk about it real quick. So, until the next video, folks, thank you very much once again. I am Yogi. Be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. And I'll see you next time. I'm out of here.